got hotter.
Radio D Hotties, the best and hottest Indian radio network in the entire world.
Mahima Creations.
Proudly presents Premier Evening Drive Time Show. Bam bam.
Yes, you heard it right.
Bam bam. Every
Monday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday. Let's beat the traffic. नमस्कार
नमस्ते
नमस्कार
वणक्कम
खुशामदीद
अस्सलाम वालेकुम
सत श्री अकाल
మీకు అందరికీ వందనములు
जय स्वामी नारायण
जय श्री कृष्ण
जय जनेन्द्र
हमारे स्माइल भाई बंधु को बोलते स्माइल करते हुए याली मिदाद
मलाली मदद बोलते सारी फीजे बदले बोले कि निशा मतलब जन हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारा मैं से फालतू बाबा
एंड ऑफ कोर्स माई सेल्फ आपकी डार्लिंग प्यारी फालतू रानी लेकर आपके लिए को ड्राइव टाइम शो यानी कि प्राइम टाइम शो यानी कि एक्साइटिंग टाइम शो पैम पैम दैट्स टोटली एक्साइटिंग एंड टोटली मस्तानी बन जाए
एंड ऑफ कोर्स बजन आपने देखा होगा कि आज मंदिर मिस्ट्री चल रही है बजन आज आप सोच रहे हैं कौन से मंदिर के बारे में मिस्ट्री लगाओगे आप लोग Palajan, yes, we actually have been talking about some wonderful, exciting and also at the same time mind-boggling stories of our culture. मतलब हमारे जो इंडिया में जो मंदिर्स हैं उनके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग एंड काफी सारे मंदिरों की मतलब we actually covered 2 मंदिर्स actually, right? एंड हैं काफी सारे हैं जिनके बारे में बात कर सकते हैं हम लोग हम when we will talk to you about that for sure. Today we're going to pick one मंदिर for sure. लेकिन as a recap, I should say one thing. हमने पहले भी स्टार्ट ऑफ विद देखो वैसे तो मंदिरों का जो ऑरा है राइट इट इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग द वे इट इज एक्चुअली इट इज डेवलप्ड टू अ प्लेस वेयर द ऑलमाइटी रेसिड्स राइट थिंक ऑफ इट लाइक द गॉड रेजिडेंस but actually ऐसा भी नहीं है कि यही गॉड रेजिडेंस जस्ट अ मैनिफेस्टेशन ऑफ द सुप्रीम बीइंग इन द टेंपल्स. The temples, some of them are considered to be a place, and so actually speaking, temple was also a functional place for our culture. जहाँ पे there used to be something called temple economy. Have you heard of it, Faltoni?
Yeah,
there used to be a concept of temple economy. जहाँ पे the whole there wasn't the concept of a bank उस ज़माने में, and everything used to go to a temple.
Right.
Like and people used to actually live a very comfortable life because the temple used to people are the ones who used to hold on to all the
correct.
What do we say? Trading when का उनका पहला था actually. So that was something which was always a thing.
Right.
But things changed eventually because greed set in, and everybody, one of the people wanted to say, hey, no, I want to own my own. What do you call state-of-the-art bullock cart?
State of the art bullock cart.
उस ज़माने में और क्या था रे?
हाँ correct.
उस ज़माने में और क्या था, right?
हाँ.
And so lo behold, enterprise came in. Right?
Wow.
And of course, Raja, when there's money involved, obviously you'll have people wanting to, wanting to protect the money. Right? And there you go. You have the kings coming, hey, don't worry, तुम्हारा जो भी ये है काम करो, हमारे इसमें डाल दो, हम protect दे देंगे आप लोगों को. There comes the point where everything went south. Not to South India, South I'm talking. Everything became very difficult and all those things came up. And जो भी मंदिर didn't want to share their wealth, they came up with stories, is what I think.
Really?
Yeah, because they wanted to keep the the goods within the mandir's realm, right? So obviously, see, when man comes upon greed, he always rules injustice. What the great saying is all about, right?
Right.
But the thing is, ये mystery बात नहीं कर रहे हम लोग बातें कर रहे हैं mystery की which actually is beyond even our understanding. Science also not able to explain many of those things. Like we start off with Kailasa temple.
Right.
वहाँ पे economy की बात नहीं है. It's not about anything else. It's just the architecture itself.
Right.
How unique it was, right?
It's not just the architecture, it's everything else that goes into the temple. I think Altbaba, to a great extent, कुछ लोग बोलते हैं ये प्रोपेगेंडा के लिए किया जा रहा है ऐसा कुछ सच
कौन बोला
नहीं है बट यू नो देयर आर सम
कौन बोला
किसी ने नहीं बोला बे बहुत सारे लोगों ने बोला बे एंड देयर सम स्पेसिफिक वेस्टेड इंटरेस्ट जो बोलते हैं कि ये सही नहीं है कुछ लोग बोलते हैं ये वेस्टेड इंटरेस्ट का ही काम है ऐसे करना द spreading this kind but I actually am thinking back to the day how would these mysteries or whatever you call that how would they have perpetuated through time
क्या है सही है
like over centuries Altu Baba and centuries ago propaganda था क्या
था ना
था you think
of course what do you think Arthashastra is all about
Okay, that's true actually, if you think about it.
Right?
Yeah,
But how? But only thing what was not there, social media.
correct.
They used to have people who are talking to in marriages and everything and sending out stories, like all this kind of stuff to happen.
Right. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of share. So the first time we did the Kailasa temple, then we talked about the Padmanabha Swami temple. We went all the way down south.
We did.
From the Western Ghats, we went to Thiruvananthapuram, right? We went all the way down. And today we're going to go up. We're going to start traveling up north a little bit. And we are going to go to the state of Karnataka.
Correct.
Right.
And बता दो फाल्गुनी तू अपना दिल की ये बता दो कि क्या होने वाला है आज. What is the temple talking about today?
तो आज उस टेम्पल के बारे में बात होगी बंधुजन, जो टेम्पल सिर्फ साल में एक ही बार खुलता है. एक ही बार खुलता है एंड वो दिवाली के टाइम खुलता है. इट इज ओपन ओनली फॉर 1 वीक.
अक्टूबर में.
इसके बारे में हमने जिक्र किया था हमारे फर्स्ट वाले शो में, जहाँ पे वी टच्ड अपॉन द different temples.
Touching कहना हमने because we're not sure what's going to happen. We just touching okay हमने.
Yes. तो आज हम लोग उस टेम्पल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं जिस टेम्पल को लोग एक टोटल ऑ के साथ देखते हैं, क्योंकि इट इज सपोज टू बी अ टेम्पल जहाँ पे जो प्रसाद है, जो पुष्प और जो दिया जलाया जाता है वो साल में एक ही बार दिया जलाया जाता है एंड एक ही बार पुष्प चढ़ाए जाते हैं और एक ही बार उसको प्रसाद चढ़ाया जाता है एंड ठीक 1 साल के बाद वापस उस मंदिर को खोला जाता है and everything is intact and the flame is still burning.
Oh my God. And this temple is the most famous temple which is only open for a day, not even a day, right? On half a day, on a certain particular, on a
it's
Thursday.
Open for 1 week, na?
1 week, yeah?
No, something like
that. Well, this is the temple we're talking about. If you notice, this is the Hasanambar temple, the main temple. The photo you see right now on screen is the Hasanambar temple. And ये temple जो है, it actually is in Hasan district.
Yes.
So, and if you look at it, this is a little bit of images I'm sharing with you guys right now on screen. It is very unassuming temple. It doesn't have any kind of gold plating. It's just paint, by the way. There's no silver thing. There's nothing great about this temple. There's nothing like, about the temple.
मतलब architecturally, it's not like an architectural marvel kind of thing, right? ऐसे नहीं लगता है.
Exactly.
या कुछ ऐसे ये भी नहीं है. शायद एक marvel है. Who knows that something doesn't spoil inside the temple.
Could be a wonderful refrigeration
We
system.
don't know, right? So
or could be what do you call that? That sustainable energy. Sustainable energy, because the whole year. Well, okay, इस मंदिर का देखा जाए तो I think there are like around 3-4 things wonderful about this thing. Okay, देखो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? We'll talk about some of the uniqueness about the temple. If you have been to this particular temple, because it's in Hasan, people in Karnataka typically would have visited that thing. Now, having said that, a boy born brought up in Bangalore, I have not been to the temple, or it might have gone. I don't
think we've been, Alto Baba.
I don't think we have been. We've known if we'd gone that. But the point is this: if you want to share, you can give us a call and share about if you've been to the temple freely, right? Now, first of all, let's go say hello to our people on Facebook right now. Deepa ji, namaste. Kaise hain aap? Welcome to the show. She's saying second show mein Faltu Rani. She's very surprised.
What?
Oh my God, your reputation precedes you, huh?
What do you mean?
She's surprised. Oh my God, second show mein Faltu Rani.
Hey, what? Second show mein Faltu Rani? What does that mean? Second show में हमने बात किया था इस temple के बारे में, is what she's saying.
We talked second show. I didn't know about that, but we didn't talk about this temple. Is what I feel. Okay. Now the thing is, इसमें
no, we touched upon it.
Oh, touching go, Deepa, touching go. Yeah. So Hasanamba temple is in Karnataka. Hasanamba temple is in Karnataka, right? It has got the reason we picked this as a mystery thing is because the myth behind it.
Oh.
And of course, the intrigue. People say, Faltrani, there's a story. Let's start with a story. There's a story of 4 robbers who actually tried to steal from the temple.
Oh, wow. What did they try to steal?
Whatever was there in the temple.
Okay.
So it so happens that these 4 robbers, right? They went into the temple to steal, right? And it is said, Hasanamba, right? Okay, by the way, the temple has 3 goddesses. That's why we should talk about that. We'll talk about later on.
Oh, no, batao. What are the? We'll talk about the the goddesses as well.
Yeah, talk about temple. So ये तीन चोर लोग हैं ना. Supposedly they stole and they were running away. But guess what? The goddess got very angry with them because they stole from her, of course. And instantly they turned to become stones.
Got angry with these guys and they turned into stone. You know, there are many other such...
They froze to become stone. And guess what?
What?
Those stones are still there.
They're bored, like they
are in the adjacent shrine. They call it as Gudi in Karnataka. Kalappana Gudi is what it's called.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
It's there in the place.
Oh.
They show the stones, when they turn to stone, it is there.
Okay.
So it's like a lesson people not to steal from the temple.
So, Bandajan, there are many legends that are associated with how this temple came about. This is obviously a temple of Shakti, the goddess, who is revered in this particular temple. But one of the legends is the fact that the 7 Matrukes, right? The 7 mother figures, Brahmi, Maheshwari, Kaumari, Vaishnavi, Varahi, Indrani, and Chamundi. Apparently, these are the 7 mothers, the divine mothers, forms of the divine mother. They came floating to the south of India, supposedly.
Floating?
Yeah, they came floating. Like, they were like checking out. Like, they were sair kar rahe the wo log. Shayad unke Pushpak Viman pe, who knows. They were taken aback by the beauty of Hassan. So, for those of you who may not be aware, Hassan actually is called the poor man's Ooty. Yeah. Otherwise, the second Ooty of the south. So, Ooty is one of those
hill stations.
It's a hill station. It's beautiful. It's very green and lush, and you know, it's the weather is very nice over there. So, this particular place, Hassan, is also like that. So, these people were overtaken. These divine mothers were overtaken by the beauty of Hassan.
See, even the goddesses don't have to vacation sometime.
Yeah.
So what is wrong with vacation about that? I don't understand why
So wait, apparently they decided to make it their home forever.
I can imagine. You never make a vacation. Oh, really?
Yeah. So they say what happened is, you can actually supposedly find it there. Maheshwari, Kaumari, and Vaishnavi apparently took residence in the 3 ant hills. There are ant hills inside the temple.
Whoa!
Okay, so in the 3 ant hills inside the temple, Brahmi in Kenchamma's Hoskote, apparently, while Indrani, Varahi, and Chamundi chose the 3 wells in Devigere, Honda. I don't know what that is, but this is basically how these 7 mothers, so that's why it's like the culmination of Shakti. And they say the first and most evident of all the miracles that we already told you is that when flowers are offered and the lamp is lit the previous year, like Altu said, it's that one Thursday that it opens, right? And it stays that way, intact, until the opening day of the following year.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's one thing. And then there is also the fact that Altu ne aapko wo kissa bataya jahan pe you know, these robbers or whoever tried to steal from this temple and they turned to stone, right? अभी ये हमारे सारे औरत जात को पसंद आएगा.
औरत जात को पसंद आएगा?
हाँ, क्योंकि ये जो स्टोरी है, it's a very intriguing story. Okay. It says it's almost like your Ekta Kapoor drama. Okay, total in-law drama. Kya hai? It's a story that gives hope to many thousands of people who go to this temple each year.
Oh, no wonder all the girls go there.
Okay. So what happened? A daughter-in-law apparently who used to live in the vicinity of the temple. Remember he talked about Agrahara or temple economy. So apparently the daughter-in-law who used to live in that Agrahara, she used to go to Hassanamba temple every single day. Her evil, supposedly, and yes, they call it evil mother-in-law, apparently one day followed her and threw a hard object at her, and this lady started bleeding profusely. Okay, and then she called out to goddess Hassanamba in a loud cry. She said, Amma, she called the goddess took the name of Hasanamba.
Mm.
And the mother goddess. And the ever compassionate Hasanamba apparently manifested before her and turned her into a stone so as to provide shelter to her devout child.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they say. It is said that this stone moves forward, measuring less than an inch every year, and once this stone reaches the mother goddess, as we know it, reaches the feet of the mother goddess, time as we know it, that is what we understand as universe and time and all that, will cease to exist.
What?
Yes. So Kali Yuga will come to an end on the day that stone reaches the mother goddess.
All because of the mother-in-law. Why?
Yes.
What is wrong with mother-in-law?
And that is the.
Had she not done this thing, we would have at least continued living.
I have a feeling, I don't know. God, this is so bad. Okay.
All you girls are going to be
So
like, oh wow, that's true. My God, mother-in-law is so mean. They don't understand. They themselves are going to become mother-in-law. एक जन्म की जो बहू होती है, आगे जाके mother-in-law बनती है. Yeah, that she should always know that. Okay.
So, is it? I mean, when you say compassionate, is she compassionate if she's actually turning people to stone? But then again, is she taking care of her own devout devotee? Right? Is she taking care of her child to make sure that she's safe? All these things.
So, one thing here. Even this mother-in-law was frozen into a stone.
Yeah.
Even the robbers are frozen into a stone.
Correct.
This is a stone cold goddess.
Yes. It is stone cold goddess, it seems. No. Well, okay, the other...
It's the rock star of all Mandirs.
Hey. Okay, the other legend that that pervades this particular place is the fact that they say, there was an asura by the name of Andhakasura.
Andhakasura means a person who was blind, is it?
I don't know. They call it Andhakasura. He was blind with power. He was blind with the lust for power, Bandajan. So, ye banda apparently after performing rigorous penance sought the boon of becoming invisible from Brahma. Yeah. And becoming invisible, and Brahma actually very happily gave him that boon.
Brahma is very kind that way. Brahma is supposed to be a most giving kind of personality.
Yeah.
But have you noticed one thing? Why in this particular, all the asuras are singled out by the divine forces?
Why?
I feel sorry for the asuras nowadays. As I read about all these stories.
Nowadays, yes, there's a lot of asuras nowadays.
No, seriously, I really feel sorry for them. The heart goes out to them because see, all the divine forces against one asura.
What?
Matlab subjugation. Oh my God. This is bad. Why can't he also allow? Why can't asuras have their time? Come on. If it's Kali Yuga, give them the time.
Well, either ways, let's just tell you that this Lord Brahma gave him the boon that you will be invisible. Don't worry about it. But then what is Andhakasura started? Andhakasura, maybe that's because people can't see him.
Andhakasura. Andhakasura.
So he supposedly started committing a lot of atrocities and a lot of crimes. And because of this, the gods and goddesses finally started getting upset.
But here's the thing of Andhakasura as a virus, because Andhakasura had one more boon. Wherever the blood droplet comes, one more Andhakasura has to be spawned right there.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Shiva felt that way actually. Shiva was like, what?
Yeah. Apparently Shiva came forward and he said, I'm going to kill Andhakasura. As soon as he killed him, like Altu said, a drop of blood. But I thought that was Bija Kasura, right? That was a Rakta Bija Asura.
Rakta Bija Asura is different.
Different.
Hey, they might be related, man. You never know.
You never know. Or maybe they had the same boon. So even a drop of his blood would turn him into a demon.
That's what they say. Every drop of his would turn into a demon is what they say. Yeah. But here's the thing. So now everybody connived against him. Even Lord Shiva had to come in. He had to actually take the power of who? Shakti.
Yeah. Yogeshwari.
Yeah, Deepa is very happy.
Yogeshwari Devi with her powers. Yeah. And then she finally destroyed Andhakasura.
So he manifested Yogeshwari Devi is what they say.
Yeah, and they say that is the temple of, that is where the Hasanamba is Yogeshwari Devi.
And guess what? It's total woman power, man.
Yeah.
Saptamatrikas were the people who actually joined together with Yogeshwari.
That is what I told you, no? That 3 of them are manifested sitting inside.
7 mothers.
Hey,
be.
So he doesn't listen, Manjan. That's the thing. I talked about all the 7 mothers and everything.
Hey, but I should also try to understand the whole. For me, it's like a nice story right now, where there's actually a female-led movie coming up right now with all these people. I can imagine all the 7 heroines who are yesterday heroines get a opportunity to thrive again.
Yeah,
and they beat Andakasura.
Well, either ways, so the other thing is that, Bandajan, they say that, I don't know how many of you have heard of this. It's called Swayambhu Linga, right? So where sometimes the god or the particular idol, or what do you call a manifestation of the Lord or the divine energy emerges by itself. People don't have to carve it out or create anything. So there is a Swayambhu Linga also that is formed. That Lord Shiva is there's a his manifestation is there in this Hasanamba temple, and that is supposedly Swayambhu, which means that it was self manifested. It was not something that somebody brought and then did a prana pratishtha, but it actually, when we say prana pratishtha, so they carve these temples, right? We all saw that Ayodhya Ram Mandir jo hua na, jahan pe wo Ram Lalla ko carve karke, they take the murti and they install the murti, and after installing the murti, they invoke and evoke the divine energy to be manifest inside that murti, which is kept strong, running strong over several years through prayers, worship, and certain chants. You said something. You're very busy looking at something, Altu Baba.
I was looking at all the comments from Deepa. Very happy she's when I mentioned that Devis came to kill the Asuras. She's like, yes, Kalika had to be involved, blah, 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 and all stuff. Total woman power, Deepa. Go on, continue.
So that's what I was saying. So you basically the Lord Shiva's linga also has actually is there in this particular temple, and the many people apparently applications come to this temple. People write letters.
Oh, really?
And those letters are supposedly it comes throughout the year, but it's placed before the Lord, and they say there's a lot of truth to it. That if you truly write and you truly pray and you show up on that particular day. So this temple actually closes, Bali Padimi, right? Which is, I think it's...
Bali ke upar paad rakha.
Kya? क्या बोला तूने?
बलि के ऊपर
क्या बोला?
पाद रखा मतलब फुट
तू बात कर, मैंने बात करना.
She lost enough Tamil, but anyways, we'll come back to that thing. But I'll tell you what, she's right.
Bali Altu Baba, seriously, you're treading very dangerous water.
Vishnuji re Baba. Okay, the point is, this shrine is very close to Bangalore. It's like 180 kilometers from Bangalore. And if you want to visit, it's in Hassan. Hassan is pretty nice. It's a very nice small town. I don't know if it's tall anymore. It was at one particular time. It dedicated to Goddess Shakti, of course, like how Deepaji correctly said. It is dedicated to Goddess Shakti, full woman power kind of a place, Hasanamba. And again, you only can go once a year. That's it. It opens once a year for a week, right? And again, there's going to be lakhs of people there. But of course, the temple management is pretty good, I believe, in terms of getting people moving and making sure everything is done in time, because they have to close the temple at the special time, the day of Bali Padimi, right? And of course, it is the closing day coinciding with Deepavali that time, right? And then Goddess takes a vacation. I think this is a vacation spot for Goddess Fatani.
No, it's not a vacation. I think so. She comes in on
on 1 week the whole year.
Manifests on that.
Yeah.
Or Altu Baba.
Like Fatani takes a vacation once a year. That's exactly what I feel. By any chance, Fatani. Oh no, but she coordinates a vacation in summertime when she can go in a nice place, Switzerland or something.
Do I actually take a vacation? Kuch bhi random, kitna jal ke bolta hai.
You don't take a vacation, you're right. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Faltani, you're right. You don't take a vacation, you take vacations.
No.
That's good. So, Faltani, coming back to the point over here. Now, this is okay. I understand this. So, if this goddess also has killed Andhakasura, right? Don't you see a similarity between all these things?
What?
So the female Shakti was invoked to kill these Asuras. Right? The story seems across the board same thing. So women are here to destroy something.
Hey!
Oh, sorry.
What destroy?
No, Shakti.
When there are wrong things happening, so I think she could turn that mother-in-law into stone. She turned those robbers into stone.
Yeah.
Right? So that mother-in-law stone keeps inching towards the goddess.
So in other words,
it's like when evil.
So no matter what happens, mother's not going to go for your life.
Yeah,
You're saying that it's always there in people's mind.
Yeah, it moves only. The stone apparently moves only by an inch. So how do you explain that? That
Wait,
it's moving
if it's
forward.
if it's an inch every year, so it's 12 inches in a particular. Oh, I'm sorry, but people are trying to call us right now. We'll take the calls in a few minutes. But
in a decade, so
we'll take. But what I'm trying to say is, so if it's going to be moving in a decade, it will move how many inches?
I don't know.
So you said 1 inch every year, right?
1 inch every year, sort of. It's inching forward, yeah.
So
but it will never reach the day it reaches the goddess. Apparently, it's saying that when it reaches that's when pralaya will happen. That's when everything will.
So here's I got a solution to people out there. All you guys worrying about global warming, thank me afterwards, okay? Whenever stone gets to the goddess, I'll pick up some, keep it 10 feet away.
Nobody can go touch the stone and all, huh? That is the reason they don't have people like you going every day to that temple.
I'm giving you a solution.
That's why they open only once.
I'm giving you a solution for global warming. How mean? My God. Anyway, let's go to call a waiting line. I gave a solution for annihilation, apocalyptic. If at all the stone is inching closely, the moment it comes towards the goddess, I'll pick up some, put it 1 feet away. Buying us more time, Fatrani.
Buying him more time, Altuva. That is why Hasanamba will not let you come inside that temple also.
Oh, that also is how you decided. I'm not going to allow it.
Yeah.
Namaskar, Deepa ji, कैसे हैं आप?
नमस्ते.
नमस्ते दीपा जी.
मुझे लगा देखो नारीवारी की बात हो रही है, शक्ति की बात हो रही है, मुझे लगा फालतू रानी को शक्ति देने में आ जाती हूँ. तुम तो वरना ऐसे ही पीछे पड़ जाते हो.
आलतू बाबा
आप खुश हैं ना?
हाँ. अभी बोलती
बंद नहीं वाले. आज शक्ति है ना, शक्ति का ये है ना, तो आई वांट टू गिव यू प्रेफरेंस.
शक्ति का आगमन होना चाहिए अभी.
आगे ना आपकी आगमन हो गई ना. अगर आपका मन है तो आगमन हो जाएगा. हाँ बोलिए. लेकिन हाँ, तो आप गए हो क्या हसन में गए आप? हेलो क्या हुआ
आलतू बाबा? तो क्या करता रहता रे?
समथिंग हैपेंड रे.
अच्छा, आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड. इट्स नॉट वर्किंग.
आलतू बाबा, तुमने मेरा कॉल कट कर दिया.
हमने आपका कॉल कट किया? नहीं रे बाबा, कॉल नहीं कटा. एक मिनट रुको.
ये आपका कॉल हेडसेट पे नहीं आ रहा है मेरे को, बट आई डोंट नो बंधुस आर एबल टू हियर इट.
I can hear your studio voice, not the वो लूज कनेक्शन है अगेन.
लूज कनेक्शन नहीं है अभी ठीक है?
हाँ, ठीक है.
अब ठीक है ना?
मेरे को कोई चेंज नहीं लग रहा है.
अभी चेक करो. अभी कुछ बात करो.
कुछ नहीं सुनाई दे रहा है.
क्योंकि अभी बात करो. हेलो दीपा जी.
हेलो
दीपा जी, कुछ बात करो. बात करो.
वो कुछ बोल रही होगी.
हाँ, बात कर रही है, बोल रही है. ओके दीपा जी. अच्छा, एक मिनट रुको.
किसी और माध्यम से आ रही थी, पता नहीं कैसे. हसनम्मा ने हमें पहुंचा दिया.
आ रही थी. दीपा जी बताइए. हेलो,
आवाज
आ गया ना?
अभी आ गया. हाँ.
तो बुलंद आवाज लेके आ गई तुम्हारे लिए फालतू रानी.
थैंक यू दीपा जी. मैं आपके बगैर क्या करती.
अरे आप तो ये है, आप सप्तम मात्रिका में दुमात्रिका है आप लोग. क्या
दुमात्रिका का मतलब?
दो मात्रिका.
ये बा. ओ गॉड, आलतू बाबा क्या कुछ भी बोलता रहता है.
और 5
बहुत कुछ बोल रहा है आज.
नहीं आज यू रिक्वायर 5
डिस्ट्रॉय करते हैं, वुमन ये करते हैं, वुमन वो करते हैं. अरे जब तुम लोग क्या जब असुर लोग और ये वो सारे आतंक मचाते हैं, तो वुमन को आना पड़ता है ना.
बट हैव यू थॉट ऑफ इट दीपा? I've read quite a few of stories. I wonder, like, you know, how come असुर लोग जो होते हैं always असुर में मेल ही क्यों होते हैं? Why can't we asuris?
नहीं है ना, बहुत सारे.
Hey, hello, excuse me, nobody created havoc, okay? It was on शूरपणखा का नाक कटा के आ गई वो. Poor thing.
हाँ,
और कौन है?
उसकी वजह से हुआ ना वो रामायण पूरा.
उसकी वजह से नहीं हुआ. Come on,
She
what
was
is
the
this?
cause of it.
So mean. आपने उसको
क्या mean?
See, वही
नहीं,
बोलते ना, women are the biggest
She-
enemies of women.
अरे मैंने ऐसे कब बोला? She was the reason when she went back and she complained. तो the whole process happened उसकी that's how it started. मैं बोल रही हूँ. तुमने पूछा असुर
अच्छा, तो आप बोल रहे कि women
तो
ही
बहुत
जड़ है.
सारे हैं वैसे.
So are you saying the women are the judge of all problem? Is that what you're saying?
आलतू
मैंने
बाबा
ऐसे नहीं
I didn't say it. She said it. Didn't she say?
मैंने ऐसे नहीं बोला. Oh my God, तुम बाल की खाल कैसे निकाल लेते? आलतू बाबा
बाल
देखो.
का खाल निकलता नहीं है, खाल में बाल निकलता है.
Oh my
क्या वो बाल
god.
की खाल?
Oh my god.
हाँ, नहीं, लेकिन दीपा जी सोचो ना, सोचने वाली बात है ना. जैसे कि अंधकासुरी वाई नहीं है, वाई कांट वी हैव?
क्योंकि women are also drunk by power.
मैं ऐसे भी सोच सकती हूँ. आलतू मैं ऐसे भी सोच सकती हूँ. गड़बड़ सारे तुम लोग करो और सॉल्व करने के लिए लड़कियों को आना पड़ता है.
गड़बड़ सारा कौन करे? कौन? तुम लोग मतलब you're saying आप मुझे उतना श्रेय दे रहे हो? तुम लोग मतलब क्या है? आपका मतलब क्या है? तुम लोग मतलब क्या है?
No, you just said. अभी तुमने ही बोला ना कि जेंडर के बारे में बात कर रहे हो, लड़कियां
नहीं, मैं बोला when you have
Yes, you
अंधकासुर, see the thing is divinity में you have female power. Why isn't there female power in the asuras?
It is there.
Where?
We just don't know much.
Why don't you know much? Because you don't care about it? Is that what you're telling me?
मैंने
Is that why
ऐसे कुछ
Deepa?
नहीं बोला.
Are you trying to tell me
नहीं.
Deepa doesn't care
अरे
about
वो
the
लोग
female
भी
asuras?
है, वो लोग भी है. जैसे इवन महिषासुर मर्दिनी में भी आता है.
कहाँ कौन है? महिषासुर है.
महिषी करके एक
उसकी
वो
मम्मी
भी असुर थी.
लेकिन एक चीज
वो
आपको
बहुत
बताऊं,
सारे कैरेक्टर्स हैं, किरदार है.
आपको मालूम नहीं है कि I don't know if you know this, but one of the things you should actually counter back to me and tell me, no, Altoba, you're wrong. Asuras had female and they were very instrumental creating those merger things. Did you know
मैं
that?
वही तो बोल रही हूँ. उसमें थे करके तुम ऐसे ही गलत मतलब निकाल रहे हो.
My point is, why was propaganda, male version of it, history, why is not herstory? Why can't it be history?
ए
Why is history?
आलतू तू मार खाएगा.
वो मैंने नहीं लिखा. तुम जिसने इंग्लिश लिखा है ना लैंग्वेज, उसको पूछो.
Oh my god.
Like it seriously,
Exactly.
yeah. I was hoping. So they are trying to say like as the what we understand so far is अंधकासुर के बारे में आज शो नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी हमारे जो भी है माताएं सब लोग डिवाइन है और कोई असुर नहीं है, ये बोल रहे हैं आप. Women are pure.
No.
Altu Baba, it's as simple as this.
Deepa
Okay.
lost for words.
No, Deepa is
Let
not
me
lost.
enjoy.
Wait.
Deepa,
Wait,
फालतू रानी
wait.
बोल रही है अभी. सुनो.
जो तुम्हें समझ में नहीं आता है उसके बारे में बात नहीं करना चाहिए आलतू बाबा.
अच्छा मैदान में लगा रही है तू गोल है, लेकिन मैं समझ में आता है मैडम. आई एम नॉट लाइक दैट पर्सन.
बहुत आलतू
मेरे दीपा जी मेरे प्रश्न में
हम लोग नहीं जानते एंड वी आर रेडी टू एक्सेप्ट दैट.
ये this is what I want to hear.
हेलो. हाँ, what makes you think that you know more than me?
I didn't say that. I said I know what I'm talking about. हमारे फालतू नहीं पता है. What makes Altuani think that Altuba doesn't know what he's talking about?
No, I'm not talking. See, that is your ego, Altu Baba.
No,
that
no,
you
no.
think. Wait. That you think it's about you.
So
I said.
today is a show about Hasanamba.
Will you let me finish?
Exactly.
So, what I'm saying is कि जब भगवान के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, we don't know if that cosmic energy is female, male. We don't know all that.
Thank you very much.
We don't know.
But
It's
why
just-
do you have Asura, not Asuris?
we are trying to explore. अरे जो इस मंदिर के बारे में लिखा गया है, रिसर्च किया गया है, वो बोल रही है वो फालतू रानी.
हाँ.
And the reason for me to call is बीच में बोला ना कि that stone, like why she turned into stone. I mean तुमने बोला ना फालतू रानी की compassion, something like that, right? तो that made me think like there are some missing pieces even in this whatever the theory they have given on internet ये बोलो या फिर, तो उसके लिए और हमें खोज निकालनी पड़ेगी कि और थोड़ा इसके बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन माहिती निकालनी पड़ेगी कि क्यों उसने स्टोन किया बंदी को. She could have given her a boon or some आशीर्वाद and
उसने उस लड़की को नहीं किया. उस लड़की की मदर इन लॉ जो थी, जो एक्चुअली द परपेट्रेटर जो थी, जो उसको उसने स्टोन बना दिया क्योंकि ताकि वो इसको और मतलब उसने पत्थर से इस लड़की को मारा. तो
देन अच्छा किया ना. तो वैसे भी वो शायद मदर इन लॉ के अंदर शायद कंपैशन नहीं था, स्टोन हार्टेड थी शायद, इसीलिए पूरा स्टोन बना दिया. आई डोंट नो.
Oh, you never know. Could be, yeah.
And she threw a stone is what they say, right?
What happened?
So
yeah. So they say that woman, that mother-in-law, chased after her and threw a stone at her daughter-in-law.
Oh.
That she started bleeding profusely. At that time, she came chasing after. Supposedly, this is what they say. That she came chasing after, and this lady fell, crying out the mother's name. And she obviously, when a child calls out to the mother, I mean, I know every single mom out there, the Sherni, no matter how whether she's able to or not, she'll find this explainable power to be able to protect her child. So I think to a great extent that's what's happened. I don't know. They say.
And yeah, that's what we can only speculate. तो मेरा ये मानना है शायद कि फालतू रानी, अगर किसी को मतलब सजा दी जाए या लाइक किसी तरह से शिक्षा दी जाए जो ये मदर, तो वो एंड हो जाएगा ना. सो टर्निंग स्टोन इज मोर लाइक यू स्टिल स्टे इन दैट पोजीशन एंड think about what you did. See, if you listen to other stories, right, there are many instances in our a lot of these stories, right? रामायण में या वो गौतम ऋषि किसी को मतलब अपनी पत्नी को उसने स्टोन बना दिया, right? Something
who there was
नहीं,
also
not गौतम ऋषि, who other ऋषि,
वो अहल्या where
अहल्या को हाँ.
And
and there is a reason why she stayed in the form of stone for like century until the Ram comes.
Correct, exactly.
Then it became, that movie came out, right? Hollywood movie, Romancing the Stone.
Oh my God!
What?
Oh God!
Hey, hello, excuse me. So
FYI, all Hollywood.
He did not romance a stone. Ahalya is considered a pativrata.
Yeah. Husband actually romanced her, right, as a stone.
Ahalya's is the first name. Ahalya, Draupadi, Tara, Mandodari. That is what they're all considered the pativratas when they do. Yeah.
So that's what you got to remember when you actually get married, huh?
No man. Yo God.
अरे बुरे पति मिल गए वो, फिर भी पतिव्रता थी, इसीलिए उनको
नहीं, hold on. Was she pativrata because she was a stone and she could not say anything?
नहीं, उसकी
oppression, man. I'm telling you, dude, seriously.
अरे उसके बहुत से क्या बोलते हैं, not parallel, tangential stories हैं, उसको पढ़ना चाहिए. We are going out of topic. So my thing was like stone. My thing was why this can be a reason for Hasanamba Devi to turn her into stone is what I am trying to say. It's not the end of her punishment or her shiksha. It may be something else also, and there may be something else also.
So anyway, coming back to Hasanamba, she is supposed to be a very compassionate goddess, who actually bestows any devotee who asks for what needs to, what they genuinely from the bottom of their hearts, they pray to her and they ask. They say that she smiles, and if you go on that particular day, there's a lot of crowd there that day, and they say that she grants your boon. She grants your, especially if it is something that is coming from the
heart.
From the heart. I mean, it's something that they really,
you're
really
destined to get, she'll grant it.
बाप रे, अभी तो जाना पड़ेगा भाई इधर तो.
Hey, please, please November प्लान कीजिएगा.
Yeah.
And फालतू लेके जाएगा साथ में, फालतू enjoy it.
चलो चलते हैं.
Then you guys,
अक्टूबर नवंबर के.
मैं तो बोलूँ आप ना आपके और 5 लोगों को इकट्ठा कर लो, right? And आप सप्तम मातृकास चले जाइएगा.
Oh my God.
And एक और stone create करके आइएगा वहाँ पे.
हाँ, see Meenakshi ji saying that, by the way, Pam Meenakshi ji, so she is saying that Ahalya's was, the whole thing is the sacrifice, they're the satis, right? So her sacrifice was that she was very dedicated to her husband, who was Gautama, who's a Puru, and then apparently Indra, but she was supposed to be very beautiful. So Indra actually, lecherous bugger,
See, I'm telling you, these devas are the asuras
उसका
actually.
प्रॉब्लम है.
No, the devas are the asuras.
He took on the form of a husband and went to her.
God.
Like, because he was
Yeah,
so
and then he
besotted by
tried
her.
to- he
Indra
tried-
is indirectly a brother of indirectly क्या शायद directly brother of Narada. वो हमेशा गड़बड़ करता है.
Have you seen the birth certificate?
तब वो नहीं बनाए थे अल्तो
नहीं बनाए थे. Actually, no, he's not the. So Brahma created everybody. So in that context, he is everybody's brothers, right? But actually, Narada was the genesis of Brahma Jnana and Jnana, which is Saraswati. So he is the most. If somebody calls you Narada, just say thank you, because that means the person who knows everything in the world.
That's true. Actually, Narada is whatever we may think, oh, he's a troublemaker.
No.
But everything, they say that Narada is the person
Connecting the whole
who
thing.
puts Vishnu's plans into action.
So like think of it like catalyst.
Yeah.
Right?
He was information technology तभी नहीं था ना, तो he used to transfer information.
Yeah, it was called
from
Narada
one
Media.
place to other.
Narada Media.
Narada Media.
Narada, exactly.
Yeah.
Alto Baba, that's awesome. Seriously, we should have.
Yeah.
And he had like he had a full open pass to go everywhere. And he used to always, wherever he goes, he used to call. And that's
Also NIT, Narada Information Technology.
Very good. Yeah. Well, I agree with you on this. But again, today is not about Narada ji. But you should also wonder why Narada doesn't have a temple in India.
Hey, he doesn't. He's not a god, right? He's
Oh.
revered as
He's
a
not a
seer.
god.
He's not god. He's
a
not
seer?
God. He's a seer. He's a
He
saint.
sees everything.
And he always say Narayana, which is basically
Which is basically
where he is.
Narayana.
He himself is a devotee of the cosmic energy.
Wow.
That is so. Whether you have a Narada has a temple or not, it does not matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because he
But
is
this Hasanamba कहाँ पे बैंगलोर में है या फिर हासन में है?
Hasan 180 kilometers. Address चाहिए आपको?
180 kilo.
I am working for tourism of Hasan.
Oh, okay.
Hasan tourism.
So, abe.
क्या
Okay.
रे?
So, and it actually opens. When does it open, Alto Baba?
It opens exactly in October, November this time. And closes in Diwali time. So Diwali से एक हफ्ते पहले open होता है. So Deepa, plan this time to go in November, okay?
And you know what is interesting, Alto Baba? In the Hasanamba temple, there is something very intriguing. There is a unique image of Ravana. And this Ravana doesn't have 10 heads. He has 9 heads.
Oh.
And this Ravana is shown as playing the veena.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rudraveena?
Whatever.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, why you don't see Ravana anywhere in any temples in
Oh,
India.
you do?
Yeah,
You do
there
see
is
it.
an
So
image.
unique.
Yeah, this is very unique. And they say that it is, he has 9 heads. He doesn't have 10 heads.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in this particular temple. Now,
So
there could
maybe
be some
शायद
smart
कहीं पे
ass.
connection है फालतू रानी रामायण को इससे.
हाँ,
हो सकता है.
हो सकता है because Shakti है ना, Shakti, of course.
And ये जो घी का दिया जलाते हैं आलतू बाबा, I mean,
How much cup is diya is there?
How long has it, the entire duration of the temple closure? तो ये सिर्फ एक हफ्ते, वो हिंदू कैलेंडर के हिसाब से होता है. दिवाली के टाइम के लगभग ओपन होता है और बलि पाड्यमी के दिन से पहले पिछले दिन बंद हो जाता है. And there is absolutely, when they say that when the जो राइस के मतलब चावल का ऑफरिंग होता है, and that is no sign of decay. They say that it is still warm and untouched and the flowers are fresh. जो तो फल और प्रसाद जो वहाँ पे फूल फल और प्रसाद
How is it possible? I mean, if you कोई और बोलेंगे तो है ये शायद रात को छुप के निकाल के रखते होंगे, something like that.
नहीं, people also say air conditioning है वगैरह, you know. Hasana is cold anyway.
So it's again all about the faith, na? I mean, you believe. Otherwise, you have all these questions.
Yeah, but do people actually get the offering of the 1-year-old rice?
Huh?
Do people get the offering of the 1-year-old rice?
I don't know, Alto Baba.
Deepa, what do you
No,
think?
Alto Baba, that is for offer to Devi, na, not to the people.
Prasad तो वही होता है अभी. What?
No, I mean.
No, but when she comes,
अगर
I don't
वो
think so.
नैवेद्य-
If it is
नहीं,
what I think it is, wherein the divine goddesses, they come from the different dimension to take a rest or vacation over here, they will leave the thing untouched, but when she comes, they definitely give her all the things. Like, when Faltoni goes in a 7-star hotel, how they treat her like a goddess, like that. They make sure they give her wet towels and also order things.
Wet towels.
What do you get the dry towel to face? The damn towels they give you to wipe your face and all, no? So make makeup.
वो एरोप्लेन में होता है तो वो.
नहीं फाल्तोनी के.
वो उसको कहाँ समझेगा चलेगा.
I don't. मैं तो बैलगाड़ी में जाता हूँ ना. I'm sorry, I'm a poor man. I walk also.
Wet towel.
तो नहीं मैं बोल रही हूँ that
हाँ तो नया चीज आएगा ना.
ऑफरिंग करने के बाद वो बंद करते हैं ना दरवाजा.
नहीं I think when the week starts off, every day they give food because they know after she travels there's no point in actually giving more, right? So
I don't think they give food every day.
How do you know?
That's what they say.
So why do you think
but you know, there was a huge controversy. There was a whole big thing that the Marxist Party
communists, they wanted to get.
But there's that it is all ये सब you know, it's all BS and that it's not true.
I don't believe
they
all this.
came out with that and they ordered a probe in I forgot which year.
And then somebody died afterwards, huh?
No,
हो गया वो सब हो गया वही मैं पूछ रही थी. Oh God.
So don't worry, Deepa. Everything is confirmed right now. Everything is still mysterious to people. Deepa was like, oh my God.
नहीं. Remember, फालतू रानी तुमने last week जो बात की पद्मनाभ temple, right? Though whoever tried to open the vault, either they faced misfortune, they died or something like that. So this kind of story is attached to all these mysterious temples. So nobody would dare to do that.
No, and also one more thing, Deepa. Do you remember we talked about dimensions of time? Right? There are certain places, I believe, I don't know how far it's true, we have been able to create a black hole over here on Earth, right? Yeah, where the whole thing. So you never know. That temple, that Garbhagudi might be actually a dimensional pathway to a different dimension.
You never know.
That's why the goddesses come there on vacation.
It's like a portal.
It's like an airport.
Yep.
So airport.
That's why all the 7 Matrikas decided that
7 Matrikas vacation comes. Oh my God, people have not thought of it.
यही पे है solution. Yeah, we are coming up to our own conclusion.
No, what I am saying is, why don't you guys go there and see the portal opens up some other place you can actually take a vacation and come back.
No, actually they say
तुमको बस भेजना है ना हमको, ठीक है, किसी और पोर्टल में.
हाँ, वो बहुत खुश रहेगा, बहुत खुश रहेगा. Oh my God, you have no idea. जब मैं वेकेशन पे जाती हूँ, मेरे को बोलता है उसका वेकेशन.
हाँ.
नहीं मतलब देखो यार, जैसे दीपा जी सही बोली ना, मतलब
दीपा जी वाह.
हाँ, दीपा जी बताया ना कि women are very
तेरे को इज्जत मिलने लग गई दीपा.
नहीं, दीपा जी ने बताया ना, नहीं दीपा जी ने बताया ना, women actually are like, you know, total क्या, what did you say, they slave men, what did you say दीपा जी, आपने कुछ बोला क्या था आपका वर्ड्स क्या था exactly, I don't want to misquote.
सॉल्यूशन के लिए आते हैं हम लोग को.
हाँ,
ये माता मेरी रक्षा करो.
हाँ तो so दीपा जी is saying no, she's the solution, women are solution for men to totally dissolve them, right? So that's what she was saying, right? So that I was saying that when you leave this place, you know,
मैं dissolve नहीं बोली, मैं resolve बोली. Hey, hello.
Dissolve. God. Anyway, let's not digress.
आज का topic वो नहीं है.
कुछ और बोलने वाली थी.
It is the mystery of this temple.
Yeah, Deepa, not I'm talking the mystery of temple being it's a portal where the Saptamatrikas come for vacation. That's why they spend only 6 days and they go back.
Oh God.
So when they come there, they'll unnecessarily, I think people should stop going there, man. They bombarding them with all applications and all. It's not fair. Poor thing. When they come on vacation, you get them to work, right, Deepa?
No, so
हम लोग भी लेटर लिखेंगे, तुम एड्रेस भेज दो मुझे, ठीक है?
अच्छा. अच्छा, Deepa, I just wanted to kind of address. आपने बोला, how do they turn into stone, right? This particular thing.
This chemical.
Do you have the image of that goddess, that not the goddess, the mother-in-law who turned into stone?
Oh, there's a mother-in-law's image of the
Yeah, I'll show you.
Took a photograph of the mother-in-law.
So basically, this is the
mother-in-law.
That's the mother-in-law.
Oh, she looks pretty beautiful, man. Must be pretty young.
It's a daughter-in-law.
This is the statue supposedly that moves towards the main goddess every year.
Statue moves up.
It's a statue, yeah. So actually, क्या है? She is called Hasanamba because Hasya. So she's supposedly the ever-smiling goddess. She's very happy here.
Of course, vacation time, everybody's happy.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but she's an avatar of Kali. So they say this is a Kali Mahatmya place. So when she gets angry, then God save the person from her wrath. So she turns that out of the anger, people get turned to stone. instead of being burned down to ash. So basically, the person doesn't get an opportunity to move forward. You know, the Trishanku thing that they talked about, right?
I don't see
They
the
don't
stone of
get
the Madula
moksha,
anywhere.
they don't get these things. They're just stuck there. They don't have any. This is what they say.
They're frozen in time, kind of a thing.
So I don't know.
It's about invoking ना, जब तक शांत है volcano. एक बार छेड़ दिया तो.
अच्छा.
किसको छेड़ना है? हसनामा को?
हाँ, हसनामा को छेड़ना है क्या? हाँ, हसनामा को ही नहीं, उसके बच्चों को जो
Exactly.
हाँ. So anyway, so that's where it what they say. But we've got to, I mean, you know, full disclosure, there has been a lot of in, I think, which year was it, Altu Baba? That they said that there was a conspiracy. They said that the whole temple, this nonsense is just a conspiracy to have devotees come there. And apparently some activists have been demanding that the administration of the temple should come clean, because secretly they're putting the fresh prasad and the fresh thing in there, and that it's actually not true karke. Yeah, and they call themselves okay, so progressive thinkers and intellectuals apparently have joined together with some Dalit outfit and a political party to put pressure on the district, Hassan district, right? To bring out the truth about the miracles that are associated with this temple. And they call it the Dalit Sangharsh Samiti, Communist Party of India, CPIM, and members of India Science and Knowledge Committee have demanded that this administration should stop promoting such superstition amongst people. Karke.
How is administration promoting it?
Problem hai yaar.
Yeah, seriously, if we want to be superstitious, what's our lookout? Why would they? Don't we believe what they want to believe, right?
Yeah.
Don't we respect what they want?
And believe me, Falturani, if they were commercial or in anything to do with that ना, तो पूरा साल वो ओपन रखते ना.
नहीं पूरा साल नहीं पूरा साल का कमाइयों को एक हफ्ते में हो जाता है. वो अलग बात है. You can't argue.
नहीं, if at all the temple's intention was that, is what I'm trying to say.
No, that's not the intention of temple.
एक हफ्ता ही क्यों ओपन रखते ना?
See, the best way to rule over people is through fear, right? So they put the fear in people. Only 1 week going to open. The time they come, they spend more. See, you're giving them quality over quantity.
Yeah.
That's why iPhone also you pay so much through your nose just to keep one thing in your butt pocket.
1 week for a whole year, Alto Baba.
That's enough. Oh my God.
Like too much of a stretch. I mean, if they are into money making business, they would have come up with something else. Like शायद 1 month, क्योंकि 1 week में कितने भक्तों को तुम entertain करोगे ना? It's like it's too much to even organize and stuff like that. तो what ये जो बोल रहे हैं ये सब गलत है, ये अंधविश्वास है, उन लोगों के लिए मैं बोल रही हूँ. And वो it's just about the food. अगर ऐसा होता तो gold, silver उसकी बात आती थी. वो कुछ नहीं है इधर.
Gold, silver कुछ भी नहीं यहाँ पे. Exactly. I agree with you, Deepa, on this. But I will still tell you, Deepa, that this is not right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What is not right?
What was happening in the world?
So,
Deepa, we found a statue that moves. The Falturani gave me an image of a statue that moves.
That's what they say. That's the statue. I don't know. It's Google.
ठीक है, मैं रखती हूँ. मीनाक्षी वगैरह बाकी लोग बंधुजन कॉल करो. मैं देखती हूँ वो फोटो.
तो ये जो controversy था, it was in 2018. They actually came out and they said that you know that this is all a thing, and it seems the chief priest also of the temple supposedly stopped doing puja in front of all the devotees.
Oh, because he wanted to make a statement to people.
Yeah, he stopped because he made a statement. He actually what happened was in 2018 the priest said something. So the controversy over offering puja in front of the famous Hasanamba temple has been resolved after a warning by the assistant commissioner and administrator of the temple, B.A. Jagdish, supposedly, that devotees had strongly opposed puja in the name of goddess Hasanamba in front of the temple, supposedly, they say.
Oh, wow.
So there was, and the chief priest had started the puja in front of the main doors for the last 3 days without bringing the matter to the notice of the district authorities. So right now they're saying that there's a lot of anti-Hindu propaganda that's happening, and that this was actually funded by, they were able to track down that it was funded by Christian missionaries.
Obviously, they're the ones who want to knock down the thing, right? But anyway, but then this is a mystery mandir of today. We have more such coming up next week as we go on, Madhujan.
Yeah.
Like, I hope you enjoy the presentation as much as we enjoy presenting it to you guys. And reading about this thing totally intrigued us. If you want to read up more about it, go check it out, Hassan Amba. And we also will probably eventually going to go have a blog for every post, every kind of a post we have.
Yeah.
So you can actually get our podcast as well. इसी के साथ फाल्तुवानी, are we ready to sign off from our bandus?
Yes, absolutely, Banjan. And tomorrow we'll be back with Teaser Tuesdays about what's in store over the next few weeks. And this Friday, don't forget, because we have two movies that we will review this Friday. Or maybe we'll bring you a little bit of a jhalak earlier in the week as well. इसी के साथ हम बोलेंगे, हमें इजाजत दीजिए. Good night.
शब्बा खैर.
And a प्यार भरा.
You are listening to Radio D Hotties, powered by Mahima Creations.
Hi guys, this is Shraddha and you're listening to Radio D Hottie, where the entertainment gets hotter, hotter, hotter.